Figurative language and poetic devices. We have an objective for today. Jason, can you go ahead and read us the objective?
When given a specific verse or stanza, the students will be able to accurately identify and analyze the use and effect of various figurative language and sound devices.
Awesome. I want you guys to take a 30-second conversation. Don't make it 30 minutes. 30-second conversation. I want you to take that objective and put it into your own words. Go. Bring it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can I get some volunteers to share with me what your group talked about? Don't all jump at once. I have one group. Thank you. Alyssa, go ahead.
We're trying to identify all the different figurative languages in one song.
You're trying to identify the different figurative languages in one song. Anybody want to add to that? Feeling pretty comfortable with that understanding, Jason?
And the sound devices like an onomatopoeia.
Sound devices like onomatopoeia, which is a sound device. Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly show us a video to kind of remind us what figurative language is and to kind of get us engaged with what we're doing today. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Meet Will, a journey with the old soul, and MC who wants to be the next to blow. Imagine he's in a dark room in Manhattan, scrapping, scribbling on napkins, trying to make a living on rapping, but skills he lacked them. Nobody thought that it would happen.
We know what figurative language is, and we've kind of exposed ourselves to that idea. We took notes the other day. We watched this video. What I want us to do is I want us to break up into groups. So I have you guys split up into groups. Go ahead and find your name. We're going to have group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the tables, 9 are the desks. Find your group and go ahead and move to your table. You guys are in your groups. What we're going to do is I'm going to give each group a slightly different part of the song. You're each going to get a specific stanza to work with. I'm going to give you this worksheet. This worksheet does have the directions on it, but before I give you guys the worksheets, let's go over the directions. So, next slide. I'm going to give you a different part of the song Firework by Katy Perry. What you guys want to do is you want to look through the stanzas and see what figurative language you can find. I'm asking you to do 3 things with the stanzas. 1, you need to identify what kind of figurative language is being used. Tell me if it's a simile, tell me if it's onomatopoeia, if it's personification, or any of the other ones that we've gone over. And the next thing you need to do is you need to explain what's being compared, if it's a metaphor, what's being over-exaggerated, if it's a hyperbole, or what's being rhymed, if you're identifying the rhyming parts of the stanzas. The last thing I want you guys to do is I want you to analyze. What is the figurative language meant to make you think about? Anybody confused? It's okay if you are, because I have an example. Here's the example anyways. So what I've done is I've gone through the first 2 stanzas of Katy Perry's Firework. I've identified the figurative language and I've explained what's being connected. Then down here I analyze it. I write out sentences explaining what you're supposed to be seeing with the different stanzas. For example, with the alliteration in lines 3 and 4 with the W and the W, what it wants me to do is it wants me to hear the sound of wind by using the sound of the W. Do we understand that part when it comes to analyzing? What is it that the figurative language wants you to be able to see? I'm going to hold this slide up here for you guys while you guys are doing the activity. So if you're not sure or you don't remember what exactly you're supposed to be doing, refer to the directions on the sheet and refer to the example I have up on the board. I want 2 questions at this time for clarification of the directions. 2 questions. Devin.
What if like multiple like of pieces of the stanza? What if they use like one of the actual like what if there's multiple poetic devices in like a line?
In one line?
Yeah.
Then you can identify both if you would like to. Yes. Good question. Jason.
Can a rhyme be with 2 lines, or does it have to be in the same line?
It can definitely be between 2 lines, or you can have the internal rhyme of a word in the middle of the line rhyming with the word at the end of the line. You can do both. Any other questions? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hand out the worksheets to you guys. So this is group 1. Where's group 1? Okay, now that you guys have had time to look through the stanzas yourself, what I want you to do is pick a speaker, and that speaker is going to share one of the figurative language devices you found in your stanzas. I'm giving you 30 seconds to determine your speaker. Go. Okay, bring it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out of fairness, we're going to start with group 1. Group 1, who's your speaker? Isabella, thank you. Go ahead. Nice and loud.
We found a simile.
It's okay. Simile.
We found a simile which compares a lightning bolt to a heart. And it's like when we struggle with something and something good happens, it's like a lightning in a pipe.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Group 2, who's my speaker? All right, Chris, go ahead.
On line 21, verse is described as an onomatopoeia. The word is used to describe a firework or a burst of enjoyment.
Or a burst of enjoyment. That's awesome. Group 3, who's my speaker? Go ahead.
We use personification. From lines 14 to 15. The 4th of July owns the night because of the fireworks.
And can the 4th of July ever really own the night?
No.
Yes or no? No. Because it's not a human, right? And the sky can't be owned. I think that's an excellent example of personification. Group number 4, you guys are over here. Who's my speaker? Giselle, go ahead.
On line 7, the Yorkville already very deep, and it's a metaphor.
Okay, what's being compared?
You and Barry.
Okay.
And being sad or trapped.
And to be buried means you're feeling trapped or sad or overwhelmed with something. Excellent. Group number 5, who's my speaker? Jason, go ahead.
So on line 27, it says, after a hurricane comes a rainbow. And we found that as an idiom because it says, after a hurricane comes a rainbow, but that's not actually what they mean. What they mean is, like, something good comes out of something bad.
Excellent job, Jason. Thank you so much. Over here, who's my speaker? William, go ahead.
Number 36, I picked onomatopoeia because it's saying boom of the fireworks.
Boom
So
of the fireworks, okay? And boom's an onomatopoeia. What's the image they're trying to get you there with that onomatopoeia?
Fireworks exploding.
The image of fireworks exploding in the sky. Thank you. Group number, I think I'm on 7. Yes, 7. Go ahead.
On lines 12 and 14, ignite, light, and night all rhyme to create the vision of the fireworks.
Ignite, light, and night. Those are all parts of being a firework, right? You have to ignite the firework, it creates light, and you do it at nighttime, right? Excellent job. Over here, group 8 was this group. Thank you, Alexander.
We chose line 34 and 35, which says, just own the night like 4th of July. Which means that you should celebrate yourself like people celebrate the 4th of July.
And what kind of figurative language is that?
A simile.
It's a simile. Own the night like the 4th of July. The like is in there. Comparing you to the 4th of July. Excellent job, Alexander. Over here, who's my speaker? Jason, group 9. Go ahead.
So we chose line 8, which is 6 feet up your screen, and the screen is onomatopoeia, so it like means like fear or something bad.
Okay, because it's a word that is what it's describing, right? And the scream is referring to something bad, right? Excellent job, Joseph. Thank you so much. At this time, what I want you guys to do is take your paper. Please make sure everyone's name is on it, and then you're going to turn it into the blue basket at the front of the class. Now that you guys have turned in the assignment, what I want you guys to do is we're going to do a quick exit slip. It's very, very quick. You guys are going to be creating your own figurative language devices. Alyssa, can you do me a favor and hand one to every student, please? What you're going to do for your exit slip is this. You are going to look at the photo that I have up on the board. I'll turn off one of the lights so we can see it better. Your job is to write 2 sentences that use figurative language. You need to make sure that you tell me what kind of figurative language you're trying to use so I can decide whether or not you actually did it, okay? I have 8 different kinds of figurative language on the board that you can choose from, but remind me, how many do you need to use? 2. 2, just 2. Any questions? Okay, you have until the end of the period, which is the bell, to get this done. Go. Please make sure you put your name on it.